Zimratya Vayehi Yeshua Ozi Zimratya Vayehi Yeshua Ozi Zimratya Vayehi Yeshua Ozi Zimratya Vayehi Yeshua. Boker Tov, good morning. It is a sunny day out. I have not been outside yet, but I've been up for hours. It feels cold, but as most would say, it's always cold in my house. And it's winter, so what are we expecting? But I do see some blueness in the sky, so it's not quite gray yet. So grateful are we for the days that are not like that. So here we are, Parshat Vayeshev, a little bit of learning for us, the next Parsha in the order of Torah's unfolding. And so in this three-part learning series for this week, we're going to unpack and discover a little bit about finding God in the hidden places. And so discovering or uncovering dreams and depth and descent and waiting and hidden, trusting that there's presence in the unseen, in the hidden. And so in the beginning of this parsha, dreams and depths, when vision meets reality. So the parsha opens, Vayeshev Yaakov be'eretz migurei aviv. Jacob settled in the land of his father's wandering. It starts out peaceful. It feels peaceful that Jacob found this place to settle, the place of his father. This peaceful opening is a rare moment of calm in the complexity of his life. But in the very next verse, God, you have to stay in the peaceful opening of one line. But in the very next verse, that peace fractures. And we meet a 17-year-old, or so it says, dreamer named Joseph, fevered by his father, envied by his brothers, destined for greatness, yet not ready for the weight of his own vision. Joseph's story begins not with power, but with possibility. He dreams of sheaves and stars bowing before him like some sort of celebrity. Joseph in the Technicolor raincoat or whatever that story is. Dreams that hit a destiny, but also exposes immaturity, this stardom that he's looking for. And when he shares this vision, when he shares this dream, when he shares that he's the powerful brother, his brothers fuel up and ignite with jealousy. And the Torah tells us they hated him even more for his dreams than for his actual words. It's tempting to read this as sibling rivalry, but there's something more to it than that. Something deeper is unfolding. That Joseph's dreams are true, yet his timing is off. It's a place of truth without empathy, which could be wounding. Vision without humility, that can be divisive. So a word, amidah, a word that comes to mind is anava, is humility. it isn't about shrinking or denying our gifts. It's about remembering what the gifts are for, how they're supposed to be used. The Baal Shem Tov, the great Hasidic Rebbe, taught that humility is not thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less often. Joseph's mistake is not dreaming. It's confusing the dream's purpose. Like, what is the purpose of this dream? I think that his early arrogance will one day give way to this wisdom. By the end of the story, when he stands before his brothers in Egypt, he'll say, I'm thinking of the exact words. It was not you who sent me here, but God. I think that's the exact translation, but it could be off a little bit. It could be paraphrased a little. It was not you who sent me here, but God. That's humility. The awareness that our power is borrowed, our insight is entrusted, and our purpose is shared. Dreams are language of potential, but it's not because you just woke up with a dream. I mean, some people wake up with dreams and they become reality really quick. Some people wake up with dreams but never chase down the dream. They didn't do the work, so it doesn't happen. But when we say that dreams are the language of potential, but the work of life is learning how to carry them responsibly. Each of us in some way is a dreamer, or I hope, with hopes and goals and callings we long to fulfill. And this humility teaches us that vision and virtue have to grow together. That greatness without grace can never last. We know this. In the word that comes to mind is, people being conceited or people being pompous. Can't go on forever. You can be great, and that's wonderful. But if you don't do it gracefully, you can fall on your face. In our world, we celebrate bold vision. We reward those who speak out loudly about what they'll build and who they're going to become. Yet the Torah whispers another truth. The dream that endures is the one that lifts others along the way. The Torah whispers another truth. The dream that endures is the one that lifts others along the way. Imagine if Joseph had invited his brothers into the dream. If he had said, I saw something wondrous, and I wonder what it could mean for all of us. The story would be spun a totally different way. For sure. How different would it be? Humility is not silence, it's invitation. It's the willingness to hold our truth with open hands and hearts and listen for others' truths beside it. So I leave you with this thought, this place of reflection. What dreams live within you? Personal, professional, spiritual. What are they? Identify them. And then think about, how do we share them? With pride, with fear, with invitation. Let us practice anava. Let us practice humility. To speak our vision with gentleness, to listen as deeply as we declare, and to remember that every dream, when held humbly, becomes not about the self, but about the service. Beloved friends, thank you for joining me this morning. We are one human family, one heart of abundant love. We love you. I'll be back here. Oh, actually, I have a funeral tomorrow. No, I'll have time to be here. I'll be here with Rabbi Jay tomorrow, and then again on Friday as we continue to unpack Vayeshev, this week's Parsha. Tomorrow we'll discuss the pit and the prison, finding a path to purpose. I look forward to showing up for you as you have shown up for us. And let's continue to be Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, 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 Am Yisrael Chai. Od Avinu Chai. Have a great day, everyone.